Iran are trading barbs over a new flashpoint in the Gulf of Oman. Last week, a mysterious explosion ripped through the hull of an Israeli vessel stationed off Muscat. Now, the initial assessment is being carried out in Dubai, but the Israeli Defense Forces are pointing their fingers at Iran. Now, according to the IDF chief, the latest incident highlights the danger posed by Iran in West Asia. Now, he said that Israeli forces were ready to act in the face of threats from its sworn rival.
Just this past weekend, we received a reminder in one of these theaters from one of the biggest threats in the region, Iran. And we were reminded that Iran is not only a nuclear threat, but it had spread terrorism and carries out terrorism and action against civilian targets. This is a place to reiterate that the IDF is acting and will act in the face of threats that endanger it from both near and far.
These comments were echoed by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as well. In an interview with Khan Radio, the Israeli leader accused Iran of plotting the attack. Netanyahu did not commit to saying whether there would be retaliation, but he did say that Israeli forces were already hitting Iranian targets all over. Now, Iran has firmly rejected these allegations. A foreign ministry spokesman shot back at the Israeli Prime Minister, saying that he suffers from an obsessive mental disorder towards Iran. The Foreign Office also reaffirmed that both the Persian Gulf and the Sea of Oman fall under their sphere of influence.
The Persian Gulf and Sea of Oman are our definite security territories. We will not allow them to provoke fear-mongering by such remarks. The Prime Minister of Israel suffers from an obsessive mental disorder towards Iran. They imagine that through such comments and projecting their problems outward, they can help them fix the deplorable and awful situation that they are grappling with inside the occupied lands.
The Persian Gulf has become a major flashpoint since Donald Trump's presidency. Remember, Trump pulled America out of Iran nuclear deal and imposed hefty sanctions. Since then, both Iran and the West have captured and sabotaged multiple vessels in these waters. The Gulf of Oman, where this blast happened, is a strategic strip of water. It connects the Strait of Hormuz, which is the lifeline of global oil supply. Iran has threatened to choke this supply by blocking the strait, but never gone through with it. A hardline Iranian daily recently reported that the Israeli ship was possibly on an espionage mission, but no evidence has been offered to back this claim. The MV Helios Ray identifies itself as a vehicle carrier. It dropped payloads in the Gulf and was sailing to Singapore when the attack happened. The Iran Daily says that Tehran's proxies possibly intercepted the vessel and attacked it.